When I was growing up watching YouTube, I would see a variety of content throughout the entire spectrum of YouTube. It was amazing. I would watch Daystorm Power, I would watch King Bach, who formerly came to YouTube after his days on Vine. I would watch people like Ryan Higa, who was amazing. And I would watch all these content creators and notice they had groups. Every YouTuber content thing had a group. Epic Mealtime had a group, Daystorm Power had a group, Ryan Higa had his group, and most of the group always had members of the same race. Now, sometimes it would just be friends of the thing, the same way the trifecta of cool white guys, Danny Gonzalez, Curtis Connor, and Drew Gooden. I love Drew Gooden. He's my favorite of the three. Curtis Connor is the third favorite, and Danny Gonzalez and Curtis Connor are probably about the same level, actually. It's kind of interchangeable. Drew Gooden's the top, though. I'm not going to lie to anybody. He's the top tier. So that is how it operates. Now with offline TV, they have like Saikuno, Disguised Toast, those people, and they have their group. Ludwig has his group of people who he stays directly intertwined with. Those people are in the same streaming space. And we have Berlizzi, Afro Senju, Syriacs, we have all those people in their same group. I think there is a deep segregation of YouTube. I think it is insane to have this. We are somehow having a segregation of YouTube. I don't know how or when it happened. I'm not sure if it's always happened. But when you allow people to make their own groups, they often stick to either their same race or their same niche. And I know what you're gonna say. You should stick to your niche in YouTube, because if I'm watching a bread tuber, I want to watch a bread tuber. If I'm watching a commentary channel, I want to watch a commentary channel. But imagine if Binging with Babish, Moist Critical, and for some reason RDC World all came together for one video. Wouldn't that be amazing? It would be a crossover of worlds. Is that a crossover of it? What is it, the crossover episode? Mr. Peanut Butter, if you haven't seen him, it's BoJack Horseman. He's right here. Cool guy. I love the show. There's so much I want to say in regards to this. This is pretty much going to be a mind spectrum of ramble about the separation of everything when it comes to YouTube. There is groups. There's insane groups. Now, I can understand if you don't want to align with the same political party, because obviously it's right or left, and there's good and bad, obviously, and you want to make it one side or the other, which is cool and fun, because there's only right or wrong with the planet. But I would love it if Ludwig collabed with RDC World. I would like to see that. As a matter of fact, I would like to see all of them cross over together. I want to see Caleb City, Moist Critical. I want to see all of them of different races all come together. Not just because they're at the top. I want to see them come together because they want to enjoy different things. The best way to grow as a human is to enjoy different facets of life. I'm beginning to learn how to draw. I can't barely hold a pencil. As a matter of fact, if you look at my holding posture, this is how I hold every item, like a fork or a pencil. I hold it like this. This is how I hold things. Not very correct. No, I'm learning how to hold things correctly because I was never taught growing up, period, ever. And I'm learning how to horseback ride. I'm learning how to ride on mechanical bulls. I'm also learning how to zip line correctly, and I just went water skiing. Very excited about that. I'm learning correct dental care. I'm learning how to whittle. I'm learning how to whittle very nicely. It's very nice. I'm learning all these different facets, and it's very fun to learn these things. The best way to grow is to get out of your comfort zone and to see the different lifestyles of everyone else. I want to see all of them intersect. There seems to be this difference where people say, oh, that's black YouTube. Why? Why is that just black YouTube? Oh, that's black YouTube. You'll never see the white YouTubers or bread tubers with black YouTube. Oh, that's commentary YouTube. That's this YouTube. The destruction of niches is what I want. I need people to stop segregating YouTube into every single subcategory. I want to see Wendigoon, and I want to see him collaborate with Heartstop Lucas. But their content styles are different. Yeah, but I want to see what they come together with. I think that when you bring two vastly different things and put them together, you can get something phenomenal. I want something psychotic like that. I want something crazy. I want a catastrophic mesh of the worlds and have them collide. Crossover events are obviously worn out, right? You're sick of them seeing them in the MCU. You're sick of seeing multiverse events. Why can we not have multiverse events in the real life? Why can't we see things like that? One of my favorite things on the planet was Epic Rap Battles of History. That seemed to be a great collaborative effort. I saw Ruda Yankovic on there for some reason. I saw Daystorm Power. I saw Key and Peele being Michael Jordan and Muhammad Ali. I saw crossovers, and it was fun because these conceptualized ideas of different mediums being against each other. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus their philosopher counterparts. Really cool. I thought that was fun. And when I see stuff like that, I get excited. I would like to see collaborative efforts from YouTubers who you wouldn't even think would know each other. You wouldn't even think would be on the same purview of the world. I want to see that. I don't like hearing the word, oh, on black YouTube, this is big. That's strange. I thought this was just YouTube. When did we allow the segregation of everything? There are some black YouTubers, for instance, FD Signifier. FD Signifier primarily focuses on black-centric issues. And for a lot of white performative liberals, as he so claims them, they love that content. They're saying, wow, it really shows me how I can decrease my whiteness in some capacity and show how I can do my best. And he'll actively tell you, I don't care about you decreasing your whiteness. You'll never truly be a part of the black experience, but I appreciate you working to use your whiteness to boost a black platform. Cool. Thank you for talking about that. But that limits you deeply. It really does. I don't like being limited in anything that I do. I don't like being limited at all. I want to see FD Signifier talk to a white nationalist. That's what I want to see. I want to see them have a conversation. I want to see them talk to each other openly. I want them to Daryl Davis it out. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. I want to see them not get angry at each other. I want to see them have a middle ground. That's what I want to see. I want to see a collaborative effort of YouTube being YouTube. It's broadcast yourself. And somehow when broadcast yourself brought into the mix, we somehow have recreated my least favorite thing on television, BET. I hate BET with my whole chest. As a matter of fact, when BET first came out, I knew that I was going to hate it. I knew with my whole soul I was going to hate it. I knew when I first discovered it, when I was 10 years old, I was going to despise it. Because it's black entertainment television. Why do we need a separate news channel? Why do we need a separate channel? Why do we need that? Why do we need a whole thing? Imagine a news channel that only show black news. Oh, this is great, some black people might say, because we have our own thing and people would enjoy that. But when you can't do that, you can't continually segregate humans from other humans. You can't do that. Stop doing that. Stop annihilating the human aspect of interaction by segregating us into specific niches and groups. That's ruining everything. Well, it's good to have, separate groups so we can see people that are like-minded. If you live within an echo chamber of yourself, you are only seeing the same wrong opinions over and over again, and you might not even know they're wrong. You need opposition to improve your argument. The only way to grow is to be uncomfortable. That is it. That is how you grow. When you are uncomfortable crawling and you are a baby and you see people walking around and you fall one time, do you give up? No, you pick yourself back up because you want to see what it's like to walk. And then you see what it's like to run, to jump, to hit jumping jacks. You see what it's like to do more, to be more. If your mouth hurts and you are uncomfortable because you don't brush your teeth, gross. You need to brush your teeth. If you are depressed and your kitchen sink needs to get done, if your dishes need to get done, you are uncomfortable in that environment, wash the dishes and make yourself comfortable. Grow out of yourself for 10 seconds. Be more than what you think you are. You are segregating YouTube. And it is gross. And it is not done by YouTube in itself. It's really not. You may think it's done by the algorithm to see like-minded individuals. It is not done by YouTube. It is done by YouTubers. It is done by them. Oh, we separate all the gaming channels because it's only gaming content. They're only here for my gaming stuff. Well, I want to see you do more. Eventually, you're going to get sick of playing video games, I imagine. Are you pigeonholed yourself? Do more. Do more. Be more than what you are. You're not just video games. Yeah, we are really good at Call of Duty, but I want to see you do something else. I want to see you be crazy. Cook something. Do something great. One thing I will congratulate a YouTuber on. Voice Critical. It's like I'm writing him right now because I've mentioned him at least 4 times in this video. He posts whatever he feels like. He does a movie review, a podcast, some wrestling stuff. He does whatever he feels like, whatever he's on his mind. He just speaks it. That's what I think broadcast yourself means. That's broadcast yourself. Even D'Angelo Wallace, despite the fact that it's commentary most of the time, he posts, I hope, what he feels like. It could be something completely juxtaposed. Drew Gooden does this in true stride and effect. Drew Gooden barely does commentary. He does a video a month of whatever he feels like. AI is scary. This is bad. That's what he does. That's his entire niche. If we continually boggle down YouTube to being a part of so many different niches and different courts, we end up destroying the aspect of what makes YouTube great. The ability to broadcast yourself.
If you're passionate about something, obviously if it's a book, or if you want to do niche video game reviews, or if you want to talk about toothpaste and do toothpaste reviews, or if you're so curious about anime, and you want to talk about anime but add a hood twist to it, or you want to add a even nerdier twist to anime, if you want to not shut up about something, if you just want to broadcast yourself in that way, that's fine. That is okay. And your audience will come for that, because most audiences love echo chambers, because most people are idiots and they hate being challenged on their viewpoints, and they despise that. My entire audience, I love them to death, but sometimes they will message me personally and they will literally say the worst things ever to me because I have a different opinion than them, and that messes me up mentally. Why message me this? Comment it so I can ignore it and then boost my algorithm. Do that, please. I would appreciate that more. It is so agitating to get messages like that. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to hear someone who hates you. And I want it to agitate you, and I want you not to get violent or comment. I want you to look at something that pisses you off deeply, makes you angry, makes you feel like you can't even stomach this. And I want you to mind your business, is what I want. I want you to see two opposite things interact and witness why the person believes that. Not agree, and just understand. That is what I want with the desegregation of YouTube. I want a combination of things. I saw Moist Critical and Syriax do a video together, and I was so excited. I said, what? Huh? That was strange. I saw Ludwig and Earbud7 on one video, and I said, interesting. Thought I'd never see this. When I see a combination, like the YouTuber boxing event, despite the fact that iDubbbz is horrible now, I think he's much worse than what he was before, and that's a crazy statement, but I think he's just gotten where he's lost his core of what he is. He organized that YouTuber boxing event. I was glued to my seat. Ego Raptor versus Epic Mealtime? What? That's crazy. That's amazing. I love this. Justin Meeks versus whoever that other person was. I don't care about that. It was nice to see. I love seeing that. I discovered who Will Neff was because of the event. I discovered who so many people were because of the event. It was nice to witness. I discovered a drama that I didn't even know was going on. I love learning new things, and when people combine their efforts to show me new things, things that I never would have probably imagined, I get excited. I'm happy to see these things. I'm happy to witness an outbranch. If I'm stuck watching commentary YouTubers forever, I'm going to lose my mind. And then when they bring on a guest who I've never heard about, I go check out their content. And I say, wow, this is completely opposite to what they're doing. This isn't even within the same branding. I guess I better watch that. And then within that niche, I find somebody else I like. So I found Dado Doya. Dado Doya on accident was on a random person's thing. A random 20,000 subscriber YouTuber's thing where they were reviewing a video game. It was Budokai 2. And they used Dado Doya clips. And I heard Dado Doya say something funny. And I asked the 20,000 subscriber person who that person was in the clip at 10 minutes and 14 seconds in. And they said, oh, that's Dado. And I discovered Dado through that. And through Dado, I discovered Rhymestyle. Through Rhymestyle, I discovered Dragon Ball Z YouTubers. And through that, I discovered Totally Not Mark. Through Totally Not Mark, I discovered more anime tubers. And through those anime tubers, I discovered a drama YouTuber who was talking about the anime stuff. And that drama YouTuber pointed me out to a commentary YouTuber who had an opposite opinion. That opposite opinion led me to something else. I branched out and discovered more. I started as a base class, and I got more, expanding my branches. This will happen if you desegregate YouTube. You know, people don't know what DreamCon is. This is a complete side tangent. You know, people don't know what DreamCon is. I went to DreamCon, and people were saying, "What's DreamCon?" I said, "Oh, it's a big event by RDC." Who's RDC? And that messed me up because RDC has at least 3 million or 4 million subscribers. It's a lot of subscribers they have, and I realized RDC is big in the anime black sphere, which is a niche within a niche. It's anime within itself, despite it getting more mainstream, it's still a niche. And then there's a niche within a niche, which is black anime. So RDC is in that niche of black anime. That is the niche it provides in. So when I told them about DreamCon, they had no idea what I was talking about. So I said, oh, it's a big anime convention by RDC. And they said, oh, and I said, I'm Dante's there. Caleb City sometimes pops up. Tony Stadavici. And they said, who are these people? They knew Tony Stadavici. They didn't know Caleb City. And I said, okay. Who do you watch? And they said, oh, and they showed me a bunch of people I've never heard of. Chris and Jack, a skit channel, which is outstanding. If you've never seen Chris and Jack, you should probably check them out. They're amazing. There's so many things that happen within the sphere of the black YouTube, white YouTube. There's Mexican YouTube, Chinese YouTube. There's so many different things. I want them all to be together. My greatest accomplishment that I want to have ever on YouTube is the destruction of niches on YouTube. I want everybody to go on here and be able to talk about whatever they want to talk about and do it by virtue of being entertaining. Because YouTube, they should come for you. Sure, they're coming for your content, but they're coming for you. What you are. What are you to yourself? Are you entertaining enough to do this? Or are you just the content? Are they there for you, or are they there for what exactly the game is? They want to see the gameplay. They enjoy you, but they want to see the gameplay. It's sad. And I feel like this is an issue. It may not be a big issue to some people. It may just be a small thing. I might even be preaching to the choir of, well, I need my niche because I need to watch a specific thing. You can watch your specific thing. I'm not taking that away from you. I just want you to experience more. I need you to experience the world for what it is, as opposed to staying within your bubble. Break out of your bubble. Pop out and show them what you are. Please be more. Desegregate YouTube, please.